of the day to you all. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Where Nancy Umeh made a video, and we think Ini TV is one of those that have called Nancy Umeh Potseller. So when she made the video addressing those that have called her Potseller, we felt she was talking to us. So we are replying her back. Please, if you've not watched the video, try watch the video. She made it on Monday, I think the 19th of December, 2022. First of all, she came out that a lot of people are calling her Potseller, and she gave the history how she became selling pots. She said something about selling quality pots, that the pots she's selling are all quality pots, that she did a lot of investigation and decided, or based on her head ground, those pots are of a markable standard, and in Zore, they are exclusively important, and it's only those that are rich that could afford such pots. We are not doubting her, but we want to let her know that when she said those calling her Potseller are doing it to belittle her, to bring her down, that she will not be moved, that she is proud to be a Potseller. She has forgotten how this issue started, where I want to remind you why people decided to label you Potseller. Remember when you have issue with Dr. Justin Dean, your ex-brother-in-law. You came out and you start attacking the family. You said the sister was an hairdresser, as if hairdresser was not important. You belittled that profession. You called Justin Dean sister and hairdresser. You called them village people, that they were in the villages, that they don't live in the town. You also said that they were farmers, and we felt you were trying to belittle them, bring down their profession. And you also said that they were truck drivers or lorry drivers. Remember, you called them all these names. We decided to call you a Potseller, because that is exactly what you're selling. Justin Dean's sister is an hairdresser, and you decided to tag her. They are farmers. You decided to tag her. They are lorry drivers. You decided to tag her. Fine. So now that you are saying we are trying to bring you down, we are trying to belittle you, we are trying to make you feel bad, was it the same thing you were trying to do with Justin Dean's family? You were trying to belittle them. You were trying to make them feel bad. You were trying to make them feel as if they were not important. We just want you to think back. We are giving it back to you the way you have called Justin Dean's family out. These are people that were doing noble profession. Me, I see Potseller as a noble thing. I see Potseller as a decent job. But it was you who started it first. You have thrown the first stone. So why are you not crying that people are throwing the same stone back to you? Whether you like it or not, you are a Potseller. It doesn't mean if you are selling exclusive pots, if you are selling golden pots, if you are selling diamond pots, you are still a Potseller. That is it. So don't let it get into your nerves. You're coming out and say you're trying to explain to us that you are selling exclusive pots, golden pots. I don't even know which name you call it. Whether it is egeo, whether it is stainless steel, whether it is iron pot, now pots. And you as a seller, you are a Potseller. You see, you are trying to make yourself famous. You are trying to make yourself famous. You see, this is exactly what you told Korra. Just don't talk. If you know what's good for you, you should also keep quiet. You can't fight everybody. You cannot fight everybody. And that's why we are telling you now. The measure you give to others will come back to you. Sometimes it will come back a little bit more. What you don't want people to do to you, don't do it to others. If you don't want people to belittle you, don't belittle others. If you don't want people to mock you, don't mock others. If you don't want people to give you crap, don't give people crap. So you have gotten what you have sold by Majek Fashek. You cannot expect to sow rice and you reap cocoyam. If you sow rice, at the end of the year, you will harvest rice. You have sowed hatred against the family of Justin Dean. And that hatred has grown. And people have picked from that hatred and they are throwing it back at you. Especially those who saw you as one that have split that wonderful marriage. I keep saying it. When we started watching Korra Obidi and Justin Dean, everybody was in love with this couple. They were just too perfect. They were just too good. Korra was just too innocent. Justin Dean was another young man that was just starting life. And when the first child came, everybody was happy. And when the second child came, we were also happy. But then, boom, the problem started. We are not saying it's not Justin Dean's fault. We are not saying it's not Korra's fault. But we saw you playing the Anki packing role. You were doing everything possible. You ignited this fire. Even though you didn't bring the petrol, but you ignited this fire. And you are not happy that Korra is now with you in Nigeria. And when people, those who know you so well, say that you are living a good life on her, you are living a good life on Korra. Probably that was why you stopped Justin. Maybe Justin will have been a stumbling block between you and Korra. So, my sister, thank God you now know your new name, Potseller. There's nothing wrong about being a Potseller, but that's what you are. Justin Dean's sister being a hairdresser, there's nothing wrong. Justin Dean coming from the village, there's nothing wrong. His father being a farmer, there's nothing wrong. Or his brothers, a lorry driver, there's nothing wrong. It is we that have interpreted it the way you have done. So, Nancy Umeh, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. With that, we'll say this is Ini TV. We are global and social commentators. If you like what we're doing, subscribe to this channel. Like and comment. It's important that you subscribe to this channel because each time we upload video, it comes directly to you. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been a wonderful pillar. We love you, but God loves you most. And for those, we will catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say adios, au revoir, ciao, chooks, bye-bye.